Hello everyone, my name is Kim and welcome to Asia Tech, a BPO company located here in Thailand. Our company has been operating for 8 years now. We're handling different types of accounts from Capital One, finance, credit cards, and banking. We have a very competitive working environment and flexible employees from all over the globe. Today, I'll be interviewing a potential candidate to fill in the position of senior agent. So, come and join me. Let's go. Okay. Hi, welcome to the interview.
Hello.
How was your journey here today?
Yeah, actually it was 15 minutes away from my hotel accommodation. So it was great that I was able to be on time. So yeah.
Okay, by the way, my name is Kim and I'll be interviewing you today. I'll be asking you numbers of questions for your suitability for the role. So to begin with, if you could tell me about yourself, that would be great.
Sure. By the way, nice meeting you. My name is Jay Subalian. You can call me Jay. And just to give you one of my memorable experience with my name, especially when I was studying in college, they always mispronounce my name as Jesus, or sometimes it's Jews, but you can call me Jay, and to make it easy. And I would like to share you recently what experience, especially going here in Thailand. I was able to be on a second interview with the immigration officer because they're very suspicious about my travel here in Thailand. But good to know that I was able to provide the documents that they need, and I'm thankful with God because I passed the interview for the immigration officer just to be here in Thailand. So yeah, it's a great experience, and that's all.
Okay, Jay, right?
Yes.
How do you learn about Asia?
Asia Tech, I don't have any idea at first about Asia Tech. However, one of my friends referred this company, and she's been working with your company for more than 3 years. So I believe her stay will the proof of having a good company as an Asia Tech.
Okay, are you aware that Asia Tech is a BPO company?
Yes, it was cascaded by my friend that it was a BPO, but there's no more information or details about the company. And I'm looking forward to have the details that I need to know regarding with your company, Asia Tech, because I heard that this is one of the leading company here in Thailand.
That's good to know. Well, the information, I mean. Can you tell me a little bit of why do you want to work here with us?
Of course, as my friend mentioned, you offered a good and competitive salary. And aside from that, you also have benefits that I was looking forward every time I apply for a company, especially medical insurance, because health is wealth. Okay, and of course the valuable and also the care that you give with your employee. I heard that also with my friend, and that will justify having a good company that you have now.
Okay, may I ask about your previous experience?
Previous experience is I worked in a BPO industry company in the Philippines way back 2015. I worked in a financial company for auto loans and also for credit card. And that will consist for more than 5 years in BPO in the Philippines, especially in Clark, Pampanga.
Okay, so why did you decide to leave your job then if you're like working as a BPO already in the Philippines?
Of course, I always believe to have a greener pasture and going out of the box. I want to try a different experience I want to try with a different experience with other companies, especially going outside in the Philippines. And there's no harm in trying, and I wish for the best for me to have and to work here in your company.
Okay, do you have any experience with Capital One or financial or knowledge about credit cards?
Yes, for credit card, I have knowledge with credit card. When I worked with Converges, way back 2018, and I worked in credit card Citibank, and I stayed with the company for 2 years and 8 months. I worked as a fraud analyst specialist, and also for Capital One, but it's an auto loan. It was an auto loan financial account. We are dealing with a customer regarding with their loan with us, and I am a skip tracer agent. My job is to look for the good numbers of the customer, and we were going to transfer to the collection agent, and that's my job in Capital One Auto Finance. But Capital One credit card, no, I haven't dealt with Capital. I haven't dealt with credit card regarding with especially with Capital One. Only for auto loans for Capital One.
Okay, so because I'm very curious because we are working under like the credit card,
Yes.
so it's very important for me to know if you have any knowledge about that. Anyways, can you tell me three things that you're good at?
Good at the first. I will share you what I have. Um, Especially, I'm a goal-oriented person. Second one, a hard-working person.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, I believe my passion here to work in a BPO industry because this is my first love. When I graduated in college, I started already with BPO, and that will help. That helps a lot regarding with helping my siblings to finish their studies.
Okay, I'm just curious, how do you handle pressure?
Of course, whenever we will never avoid to encounter pressure, especially with BPO agent. We have a lot of business needs regarding with the client's needs, your scores, and also with the pressure inside the work. I handle that by having a deep breath within me and always looking and finding a good resolution and next step that you will do and everything will follow.
Okay, well said, well said. What about managing conflict with your coworkers or with the customers?
Managing conflict with the customer, yes, I have encountered that. Especially when I was able to receive dissatisfaction, but when my supervisor heard the call, we were able to hear the call, and it was technically a good service. But it's not matching what the customer provided to me. So I replied to the customer, and then I justify what I know that is true within me. So the customer replied also that I'm the customer. Okay, so I'm the customer. I will not change my survey. So of course, at the end of the day, you will respect the decision of the customer. And I think that is the conflict that I encountered because that affects my incentives on that month.
Mm. Okay, well, that always happens, especially in this kind of business. Maybe that client of yours is just having a bad day, who knows. Anyways, what is your expectation working with us? Do you have any?
Yes, of course. I have a lot of expectation, especially this is the first time that I will be working in a BPO outside the company. First one is, of course, more and competitive salary. Second one, the benefits that you have, and having those ideas and information coming from my friends regarding with your company. I think that will lead for me to work and to be part of your company for more than 3 to 5 years. Or, of course, I want to go with your company. So, looking forward to it.
Okay. Well, are you in any position, anything that might affect your attendance?
No, I don't have any issue with attendance. When I was working in the Philippines, I was able to be on GY shift, especially the most hate schedule that I have is the split off. My first off is on Monday, and the second off will be on Wednesday. So it's really tough and challenging, but I encountered that. And of course, being a call center agent, you should be flexible. And just to share with you, I was awarded as a there's no absence for 6 months, and that will lead me to have more incentives as a perfect attendance bonus agent in our company in Concentrics.
Okay. Well, it seems like you're very
Yeah.
competitive employee. How competitive are you?
Yes, I'm very competitive regarding with working professionally. I always tell myself that I'm not going to stay as an agent here, as an agent for the whole time that I'll be working in company. I need to grow and to step the ladder for other positions that may offer within the account. And as long as you're not hurting someone else and also taking advantage with your colleagues or workmates, I think being competitive in a professional manner way that will lead you for growth and career.
Okay. Well, are you willing to move to different account if possible?
Of course, because that is what we call the business needs. And change is constant, especially for BPO industry, change is everywhere. And you need to be, as I mentioned earlier, you need to be flexible and cope up with the changes within the company.
I like your attitude. Anyways, I think I've already gathered all the information I need for this one. So for now, I want you to relax. You can go to the lobby. There's coffee there. There's snacks, and I'll call you again later on if you pass.
Okay,
All right.
thank you. Nice
Thank
meeting
you
you.
so much. I'll see you later. Okay, congratulations, Jay, for passing the first phase of the interview.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, how are you feeling right
Of
now?
course, I'm very happy and grateful
Mhm.
that I was able to pass this, the first interview, and of course, my goal is to be hired today.
Okay. Well, before anything else, are you aware that you're applying for a senior agent?
Yes, I'm aware that it's a senior agent position post for today's, and yeah,
Okay, so for the second phase of the interview, I'll be asking you questions, situational questions. Okay, are you ready?
of course.
All right. Do you know what is this?
Yes, it's a pen. It's a red pen.
Okay, it's a red pen. Now I want you to sell this pen to me.
Oh, of course. Okay. By the way, ma'am, when was the last time that you used the pen?
A minute ago.
Okay. And a minute ago, I believe that was something to do that deals with your company, with your business, or with any agreement that will help your company, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. And if you're going to buy this pen, I believe this will be the second agreement or contract with a new client. And this will help you and lead you to sign a new contract with a new client. It's not only located in the United States, but maybe in the Europe. And I will give you 10% discount and also a card once you avail this pen.
Okay. Sold.
Okay.
That's a good one. Okay. All right. So for example, okay, you're on a set call or set of the call. If the customer is saying profanity words, how are you going to handle them?
We will never avoid that kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
I encountered multiple times onset of the call, the customer will burst out and will say a lot of profanity words that you cannot imagine that they will tell you that.
Yeah.
Even your parents will not tell you that, right? But as a call center agent, as a BPO agent, you need to be a professional when dealing with this kind of scenario. First, I handle that by acknowledging the customer. But before acknowledging the customer, I need the customer to speak first so that you will avoid verbal collision. And letting them speak first, and after they finish, it's your time to acknowledge the customer. What is the concern? Where is the customers coming from? And after that, after acknowledging the customers, and that would be the empathy. We need to empathize the customer that what if that situation is you? Okay, putting yourself into the customer situation, and that is what we call empathy. And that is a big help with them, just to feel that they're being valued, and you were able to hear all the sentiments and the opinions of the customer onset of the call, why they are saying those profound words to you.
Yeah.
And lastly, while the customer is providing her feedback or his feedback regarding with the surveys, regarding with the product, that's why she's very upset and irate. You need to think for the resolution and the next step that you're going to provide the customer and make sure that will help the customer. That is the bottom line of that.
Okay, well, very well said. Do you believe that customer is always right?
Working for 5 years in BPO, for more than 5 years in BPO, yes. Because we know that it depends on the situation. But at the end of the day, we need more with the customer, or we need the customers. And that's our foundation of our company or our business. By having the customers' attention or their interest with you, that will lead you to have more salary and more incentives. And that we are looking forward, not only to have enough money, but also to care what are they coming from.
Okay, well, you mentioned about salary.
Yes.
So, what is your expected salary?
Expected salary, of course, that would be for 40,000 to 50,000. I always believe that it's higher than what I am earning in the Philippines. That's why I decided to go outside the Philippines to have higher salary what I'm earning in the Philippines. So 30,000, 40,000, I should say, 40,000 to 50,000. That's my expected salary.
Okay, well, I have another question. Why I shouldn't hire you?
I believe in a business, we need what we call investment. And that investment is me. If you would like to invest a future career and growth with your company, if you're not going to hire me, it will be a biggest mistake on your end. Because I'm a goal-oriented, a hard-working person, and I always look into the new and optimistic career growth and everything that I do.
Well, that's great to know. Well, I think we've reached the end of the interview. So I have one last question to ask. Do you have any questions?
None so far. I hope that I was able to provide everything that you need, and looking forward to sign the contract after this.
Well, I'll have to have a brief deliberation about this second phase. If you could do me a favor and go back to the lobby again, and then I'll call you back as soon as I can.
Okay, thank you. It's my
All right.
pleasure.
Thank you. Nice to see you again, Jay.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you feeling about the whole interview from
Yes,
the first phase to the second one?
Okay, of course, I'm very nervous earlier, to tell you honestly. Even though this is not the first time that I was being interviewed for multiple times in the BPO industry, but right now I feel relief, and I'm looking forward to be part of your company, as I do believe that I was able to provide you what you need, and I think I'm fit to work with this job, and yes, that's all I want to say right now.
Okay, I have one last question though. How do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Oh, that's a tough question, but that tough question will lead for me to have a position in your company, because I will not be staying as an agent in your company or a senior agent in your company. I always um, hungry with other position or other experience that you may offer to me. So 5 years from now, I may be one of the operation manager inside the production, not only a senior agent, but to be an operation manager within that company or within that account.
Okay, wow. Alright. I hope you'll stay though if possible. Okay, anyways, Jay, as an in charge for this interview, I would like to finally welcome you to our family. Welcome to Asia Tech. because you are hired.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, congratulations. I am looking forward to working with you and grow with us together with our company. I want you to go to the HR department. They will explain to you the requirements, the signing of contracts. If you have any question, you can ask them. Okay, they will give you the schedules of your job descriptions. And yeah, that's all. I'll see you on Monday.
Oh, thank you so much for this. It's really a good news for me, especially
Yeah.
this is the first job and company that I'll be working outside the Philippines in Thailand. So thank you for trusting me, and I will never give any burden with your company because I will always value the trust and the willingness to work in your company. As previously working in other company, I stayed with them for more than 2 years because I really want to grow and to be part of the company longer. So that's it. Thank you so much for trusting me again.
All right, so congratulations once again. I hope you had a great time with this interview and looking forward to working with
Yes,
you.
of course.
All
So
right.
see you on Monday, ma'am.
See you on
So
Monday.
it was a life-changing experience for this
Yes.
whole process, but thank you.
Okay, that's all for today. Sawadee ka.
Sorry, pal.
Thank you.